Chapter 9. Trip to the Desert. What a beautiful sunny day it was. Right after breakfast, the preschool children went to the outdoor playground. Betty, John and Kevin remembered their little people. How could it have been any different? The children took them to the sandbox. Later, they brought the right equipment and the action began. Mimi got into the truck. Swingy drove a tractor with a trailer. Hoppy got a yellow excavator. At the same time, Betty, Kevin and John took small plastic shovels and started digging. The children loaded the sand, and the little figures transported in their vehicles to a construction site. The work went so smoothly that they quickly built an enormous mountain. The boys came up with the idea of digging tunnels inside the mountain and building access roads outside. They also wanted to build a great city of sand. When all the roads were ready, the little people switched to smaller vehicles, plastic race cars, so they could fit in the tunnels. Mimi wasn't happy with the last idea. There was a lot of sand everywhere. She had sand in her hair, in her shoes, and on her dress. Swingy and Hoppy did not mind at all. They were very happy. They enjoyed driving cars, especially racing cars. Mimi decided to switch to a monster truck. The vehicle had large wheels, and the sand and dust were no longer scary. However, she could not drive it into the tunnel, so she started driving over other roads, hills and potholes. Yippee! She screamed happily again and again as the monster truck ran over the obstacles. Mimi accidentally ran into a sand cake that a child from the youngest group had just made. The boy began to cry loud when he saw this. He was only 2 years old. Julia asked Betty, who was playing with Mimi, to be more careful. Small children who are not as fast as you also play in the sandbox, she said. Mimi apologized to the boy and helped him build a new sand cake. The child calmed down. Then he caught sight of Mimi and was already reaching for her, but the little figure hurried on. After playing outside, the children and the little ones had to wash themselves thoroughly because there was sand everywhere. Mimi spent a lot of time in front of the mirror brushing her red hair. However, it had been worth it. Everyone had a lot of fun.